torchlight fades and dies, down where the black web drinks the cries. Hear now the tale the old bard keeps of the dark below in the hollow deep. We were young and loud with pride to spare, 5 bold hearts and 2 little care. We chased old gold through root and stone, and joked as if the dark was ours alone.
You crossed uncalled into my home, beneath my webs, beneath my stone. I watched you laugh where none should tread, and marked the first who soon lay dead.
Mira walked first where the white thread shone. She raised one hand and whispered, "We're not alone." Then silk flashed down from the vaulted black, and no voice ever answered back.
I took the watcher first from sight, the sharp-eyed doe who sensed the night. She fought like thorns in forest rain, then fear grew sweet beneath my chain.
Thomas laughed with his silver blade, swore no beast could make him afraid. He charged the dark with a hunter's grin, certain steel would always win.
I let the boaster rush my thread, I heard his brave curses turn to dread. He tasted hot with rage and pride, and begged the dark before he died.
One torch fell hard against the stone, we heard him curse then choke alone. The dark consumed his broken cry, and left us frozen staring high.
Came the silk and sharp came grief, I stole his breath and crushed belief. No gods looked down, no light could save the fool who entered in my cave.
Ren stood firm where the pathway thin, shield up high and hammer gripped. Old prayers burned on his bloody tongue, as fright and spellfire hissed and sung.
The bearded one was stone and war, he bruised my limbs and marked me sore. I pierced the seams beneath his plate, and drank his strength with patient hate.
He held the line while sparks rained red, till silk-bound shield and heel and head we saw him drag through ash and flame, still cursing dark in his God's name.
He tasted hard like iron prayer, like battle smoke and temple air. His faith rang loud, then sank to stone, another oath made all my own.
The Nelly ran where the tunnel bent, wild with fear and fire half spent. Her hand still burned with fading light, her tears ran bright in the choking night.
The little mage burned hot and fast, a flare too bright for caverns vast. She scorched my silk and lit my seam, then sweetly cracked beneath the screen.
I caught her wrist when the wall gave way, and white limbs dragged her face away. She cried one word I hear still deep, a broken whine from the hollow deep.
She tasted sharp as smoke and flame, young wild magic, fear and pain. Her cry still clings to root and dome, the final bell inside my home.
Then only I and the dark remained, my hands with dust and blood were stained. One by one our lanterns failed, one by one our brave hearts paled.
The last one ran with singer's breath, I mocked his soul and spared his death. A living mouth can carry deep my name through every fire and sleep.
I fled through roots and shattered thread, with all their voices in my head. She let me climb to light above, with guilt instead of those I love.
Let him remember what he saw, let him return with shaken awe. Let every warning song he keeps still taste of me
and hollow deep. So if you're young and the road smells gold, and your blood runs hot and your songs run bold, mind the caves where the white threads creep, and tread with care in the hollow deep.
Not every tunnel lies dead and cold, not every shadow is yours to hold. For what seems empty, root and stone
may be a darkness God